What's up, everybody? So I recently saw a video by a fellow YouTuber, Poor Man Stack. He went to a card show just recently, and he took some pretty heavy hitters, okay? His thoughts were he was going to sell them, flip them, trade them, something along those lines. But he took some pretty cool cards so that he could sell them, I guess, to buy some other cards. Obviously, that's why we do it, right? Right. So he took some Mickey Mantles and some Hank Aaron's and a few other cards, an Aaron Judge autographs, something along the lines. I forget what else he had. But just the Mantles itself and the Hank Aaron and the Aaron Judge autograph, which is a pretty heavy card. If you haven't seen his autographs lately, yeah, they're not cheap either. Nope, they're not cheap. He did not get any offers or very little offers, okay? He did not sell those cards. He did not trade them or anything like that. Close to nobody was buying cards, so he says. And he says that the market's kind of going, south a little bit. And I totally agree because I'm buying baseball cards at a cheaper rate than I was a year ago. I'm finding some really good deals, guys. Really good deals. I would like to say it's a buyer's market. So we saw this thing called the card boom, right? That's what I like to call it, the card boom, because we saw some crazy amounts of monies being thrown out on baseball cards, and monies with an S. Now, I took advantage of the card boom. I definitely took advantage of the card boom, only because I saw that from a mile away. Now, with vintage, it took a little while to play catch up before it started selling for a lot more money. For example, what once was about a $10,000 card turned out to be a $30,000 card. Okay, so when I started slowly seeing these prices, increasing in sales, I saw it. I took advantage of it. I unloaded about 90% of my collection. You guys all know that I'm a set builder. You guys all saw me set build the low number series and 1952 Topps cards. I unloaded on all of it, every single thing. I had a lot of complete sets from the 70s. I was about 80-90% on most of my 60s stuff, my 50s stuff. I had a lot of complete sets already, 54 Bowman, 59 Topps, 68, 69, whatever. I unloaded on all of it. Now, what did I do with that money? So what I did was I took advantage of all the card boom prices and I bought me some heavy hitters. That's what I did. Yes, that's what I did. So all that money that I sold bought me some pretty cool players. Yep. Here's another one from my original collection. Yeah. Awesome. So that's what I did. What I did was I took advantage of the situation. I unloaded. I bought me some heavy hitters, some cards that I know that's very hard to get. Very hard to get. I unloaded on even my Mantles. Let me tell you guys something. These cards are not rare, guys. These cards are not rare whatsoever. So if you have some of these cards, unload them if you have them. But not right now. And let me tell you guys something. I know the card prices are going down. That's because everybody's forced to get a job. We all knew that was coming, guys. When you're getting free funny money from the government, everything's gonna explode. Trust me, everything's gonna explode. So, who didn't see that coming? You guys? I saw it coming. I knew exactly what's happening. Now, I'm buying my cards back at a far cheaper rate and price that I sold it for. Trust me. These cards, I sold them for over $200. Now I'm buying them back for about $100 a pop. Yeah. And right now, since the card boom is going down, wait, did I just call it a card boom? Since the card prices are going down, I'm taking advantage of the situation, guys. I'm taking advantage of the situation. Now, I do want to explain something. From collecting baseball cards since 2008, okay, when the financial market went down, that's when I got into baseball cards, vintage baseball cards, and that's when I started buying a lot of these cards. Check this out. I was buying these cards, and they were cheap back then, guys. $300 for this condition, at least. Now, these cards are no less than $1,000. Now, let me explain something else to you guys. This Jackie Robinson baseball card right here. I bought this Jackie Robinson baseball card at one time for $25. How many of you guys wish you guys would have bought a 1956 Jackie Robinson for $25. I'm pretty sure all of you guys. Now, what did I do? I sold my $25 Jackie Robinson, and it helped fund my 52 Mano. Okay? That's what I did. I unloaded all my collection. I had some monies. It went back into my collection, and boom, I have a 52 Mano because of that. When I went back to buy my 1956 Topps Jackie Robinson, it was no longer $25, guys. Nope, not no more. So I paid $100 for this bad boy. Okay, this card during the card boom was no less than $500 in a lower grade. Yeah, $500 in a lower grade. So what I'm trying to say is, because of inflation, I've noticed that every time you find good deals, that's a good deal, that's a good deal. At the time when I bought these were good deals. Manos in the time were selling for like $40, $50, $60, guys. Just FYI. Now, his playing day Manos are like no less than $100, which means these vintage cards of Hall of Famers are creating higher lows. Okay? A higher low. I bought it for $25, I sold it for $200. I bought it back for $100. Now it's sold for $500. Now they're selling in the $250 range. Okay? And there's this thing called inflation. Now, what's the meaning of inflation? Let's look at the dictionary. The dictionary says inflation is the rate of increase in price over a given price of time. Inflation is typically a broad measure, such as the overall increase in prices or the increase in the cost of living in a country. With your government and that funny money, you know, inflation is not going away. FYI, which means this card right now is at $250, but trust me, higher lows, it's gonna eventually go back to beat the $500 mark that it once was. Trust me. And that's what I'm trying to say. Right now is not a good time to be selling your vintage baseball cards. In fact, right now is a good time to be buying vintage baseball cards, because I'm buying back my collection far cheaper than what I sold it for at the time that I sold it for. Okay, I'm finding these cards right now in the $100 range. I don't think these Mano cards anymore, I got more of them over here, I don't think these Mano cards anymore are gonna be in the $50, $60 range anymore. Nope. And as of right now, these cards right now, they are not going to be selling in the $200, $300 range, at least in this condition right now. Nope. So right now is a good time to start loading up on some of these vintage players, because right now I'm taking advantage of buying back my collection at a 60-70% off than what I sold it for. Yeah. So just be smart, guys. Right now is not a good time. Here's one. Let me tell you guys a story about this 51 Mano. The 51 Bowman Mano. Okay. I bought this card twice. Okay. I bought it raw. The first time I bought it was around 2010. Okay. I bought it for $700. The guy never shipped it because he said, and I quote, he said the card didn't sell for the price that he thought it would have sold for. So he canceled the auction. He sent my money back. Okay, whatever. I bought it a second time. I paid $900. This card. That package was mysteriously damaged. I got my money back. Okay. I bought this card right before the card boom. Okay, this card right here was in the $2,000 range for this condition. You know, I'm not talking about 9s and 10s or high grade stuff. I'm a low end collector, as you can tell. This card for the longest time was in the $2,000 range. Okay, I'm a set builder. I kept on holding it off. I'll buy it next time. I'll buy it next time. Nope, next time never came, until I started noticing that this $2,000 card was now a $5,000 card. And I was like, okay, now's the time to buy it, because I'm never gonna buy it if I don't buy it right now. If you guys been following my channel for a while, you guys saw me build a Guardian Railroad, a G-scale Guardian Railroad, and then I sold it. I sold it for the amounts of monies that this card cost. Yeah. I was building the train set. I figured turns out that I didn't have the space for it. I sold it. I used that money to buy this card, so I didn't pull any money out of pocket to buy this card. And the same thing goes with this card. Or is it? Same thing goes with this card. I didn't pull any monies out of this because I sold a collection to buy this card. Now, again, oh my god, I got all my cards scattered right here. Again, cards like this that I paid $25 for and it sold for a lot of money help buy cards like this. So, it's okay to trade, it's okay to sell cards, but if you're doing it right now to buy some bigger names, I would definitely do it. If you're hurting for cash, unfortunately, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, but I do not recommend right now selling vintage baseball cards because right now it's a buyer's market and I highly recommend you take advantage of the situation and not sell any cards or flip any cards just to flip them and make some sort of profit, because we all see the card boom kind of correcting itself at the moment, and these cards are not going to go back to the prices where they once were. So yeah, just take advantage of the situation, and as far as some of these cards, just hold on to them until the next card boom, because we all know these cards are not rare, and if there's another card boom within the next couple of years, then I would say take advantage and sell them so that you can go out and buy your Cy Young or your Mickey Mantle. So that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Agree, disagree? Do you guys see the market going down, going up? Do you see it trading sideways? I don't know. I see the market going down because I'm finding some cards on the cheap. And I'm going to share with you guys some more cards on the cheap on the next video. So, see you guys all later. Toodles.